High market. Don't worry, it just gets fancier from here.
Claviger Aemond allowed these interlopers onto our streets. And where did it get him? Slain! Murdered!
The Claviger deserved better!
You! Aderin! You herald the end of our way of life! You are a scourge upon our city! You can enforce your laws on the mainland, but you cannot stop me here. Paradis will never concede to you. You represent everything they stand for. You will find no peace here.
Do you really think the Adherents killed the Claviger?
Are you kidding? Even the High Inquisitor would do that. They know it turned the whole city against them.
But the city is already under lockdown. They could take it from the inside.
Take it. The militia would put them down in an afternoon.
I'm telling you, that so-called Watcher is a fraud.
But she knew things about him. Things that I didn't. Whatever you need. An Adheran? Come to see my wares? Well, don't I feel blessed? Where are my manners? Name's Cutty. I'm a trader of lost things. They come my way, I peddle them for people like you to find. Now wait, you don't need to jump straight to shutting me down. I'm sure we can work with each other. What's your voice? Sveth? Coin? By all means, take some silver. I knew you could be reasonable. Now that that's taken care of, can I help you find anything? Only the finest here. You'd agree if you saw where it came from.
Exactly. She made it all up.
They say a strong soul can withstand the... Hey, wait your turn!
Watcher can provide the answers you seek. Come closer, please. Your soul, envoy. Your very soul is in danger. The Watcher can see it. The Watcher knows. An envoy, a godlike. Two destinies come together. How curious. Many fools who lack courage have called the Watcher such.
You'll have me shut down? You can't prove anything. At least I'm giving people hope. Can you Adiran say the same?
The Dream Scourge is only going to bring more people like her out of the...
God, I hope she can help. Please, hear my prayers.
Maybe you should talk to her.
Maybe you should open your eyes.
Let's keep moving through here before one of them asks us a difficult question.
You know, I feel safe with the guard presence around here.
These have been boarded up since the lockdown stopped. Nice place for thieves to hide out.
Shame a perfectly good house has to sit around empty. Well, that didn't take long.
Get them!
Ygwulf run! Ygwulf run!
Ouch!
Ygwulf run!
That's more like it! Nice work.
Once I got drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pot. Aiming through the best parties. I'm starting to see why Aemond was going gray all of a sudden. If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Aemond not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the Cistern. He's not the only one, as you've seen firsthand. Look, Everyone who settles in the Living Lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. A cistern beneath the Temple of Ondra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelguard would be happy to spare some of his guards, if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Ondra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
Right, after you. Cozy.
There's a joke about Paradis' government in here, somewhere.
Get her!
Arms up! Next one's on! Not looking good. Come and get me!
Worse than rough!
I felt that one!
Worse than rough!
Not bad, Marius.
You have to check in with me to enter this part of the... never mind. Doesn't matter anyway.
This is where people go to buy stuff that just get mugged everywhere else.
The Adirans and Lysias, a soil to feed their dying homeland. Why should we nourish them? We have our own home, our own lives to live.
Ah, a seeker of mysteries. Welcome. You are among friends. Please, Close the door.
Thank you. Mysterious one. Unlock these lands unto us. Provide us to heal the wounds of this land.
Am I the only one who gets the freakus from that mural? That's Sansa's shop. Might be worth taking a look.
Welcome, welcome! I was hoping you would drop it in.
I don't think my assistants are hiding in there.
Definitely don't feel like we should be in here.
My shop is in here, Envoy.
You're back! What have you found?
Oh, bless my soul, the Adiran envoy. Isn't this a surprise? Not only to see you alive, but to have you grace my little workshop. Chandlers don't get many high-ranking clients. Priests and pilgrims mostly. Still, business is good. Better than good. I used to have an apprentice. When the Adirans came to our shore, he moved on without as much as a goodbye. But I hold no grudge. He had his reasons to go, just as I have my reasons to stay. You know, you're much more even-tempered than some of your countrymen. That's a compliment, dear. Some of us understand you good folk are here to help, and some of us need a little more time.
You almost sound convinced yourself.
Imagine how boring this place would be if we all agreed.
The living lands could use a little discipline, that's what I say. And who better to bring it than the Adirans? With the gods on my side, I won't need to, but I appreciate the invitation all the same. If you need to keep warm at night, help yourself to some Mogren's Fury. It's growing in a pot just over there. No charge, of course. The Adiran envoy's money is no good here, and never will be.
Murderers!
How awful.
Not to worry, Envoy. We got one of the bastards.
You wish they had a back entrance. Your cronies here aren't powerful.
Oh, great queen that was! Have your sweat.
Welcome, envoy. You look well.
Street urchins would make more respectable militia than this rabble.
Why was I hoping there'd be more fanfare passing through there?
I don't like how cozy the Claviger's gotten with the adherents. That High Inquisitor?
Every sailor knows. A gift for Ondra and one for Helia too. Don't forget to dust your shoes off.
Oh my. Merciful gods. You're the inspiration I've been looking for. Please, allow me to memorize your sacred features. Let me burn them into my unworthy eyes and dash them upon the canvas. Oh, your generosity makes this the defining hour of my entire career, nay, my life. Oh, I came on too strongly, didn't I? Oh, ruined the painting I haven't even started. Curse me for a fool. Helia blessed me with the gift of artistic expression, but that's no excuse for rudeness. Oh, please, accept my apology.
Just relax a hair. You're scaring the children.
Rude. I was going to warn you not to trip over yourself.
I can paint a grotesque beauty or a beautiful grotesquerie, and yet there is little beauty to be found in these dark times. You live in the nether realm between beauty and horror, forever eluding definition.
Hey, don't ask questions you don't want to hear the answer to.
I will trouble you no more. The next time inspiration strikes, I will approach it with a calm, rational mind. Farewell, my friend.
Well, he seemed nice.
Paradis just wouldn't be Paradis without people like him.
Maybe don't look so endearing around here. Paradis militia can be a bit oversensitive.
Hail. Welcome to my shop, envoy.
Yeah, nice place.
Don't mind Marius. The only gardens where he comes from are full of mushrooms. Safe to say Ondra's got a working patron here somewhere. This is where the assassins are hiding. Temple seems like an odd choice.
Welcome to the temple. Hail and well met. The Temple of Ondra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business. Killed you? Goodness me. Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cutpurses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you? You would bring politics into a house of divine worship? To think the Empire would fall to such depths. This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for an interrogation. Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The Claviger was far too trusting. Probably what got him killed. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Nice work, Envoy.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the Cistern. No doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left. Work for you? What an outrageous idea. Wait, did you say a full pardon? All past deeds forgiven.
Sure, hire the local rebel to spy for Adir. Can't foresee anything bad coming from that.
Either way, you found us. So maybe it is better to be a traitor than a corpse. This is madness. You have no reason to trust me. All right. I get it.
I was wrong to underestimate you. You're as deceitful as they say. But I'll take the job.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath. They don't look friendly.
I heard something.
Ygwulf and Roth!
They come!
My turn! Ygwulf and Roth!
One for you!
Ygwulf and Roth! Ygwulf and Roth! Ygwulf and Roth!
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know? Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor. That should disable the pressure plates.
If you want help running through that, just say the word.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Ygwulf and Roth!
Let's go.
Ygwulf and Roth!
You okay?
worse than rot!
That all you had? Now!
Back on my feet.
That's all of them.
You know what that web means. Be ready.
More blessed day spiders. Flee.
Worse than rust!
Good one!
If you want help burning through that, just say the word. Ready? Ready? Aim.
Worse than rot! Worse than rot!
I think I sprained my shoulder.
You know what that web means. Be ready.
More blessed day spiders. Flee to me, you.
Worth and rot!
Let's go. Nice.
Worth and rot! Worth and rot! Worth and rot! Worth and rot!
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guts. Not this saga again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
Aye, aye.
key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just bloodstained maps. Like it?
Still needs work. Freezing spell would break through that. Or an Eye of Remergond, if you got one.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no entry sign would... Over there. Left. Hold it. Probably disables the blades. For all the good it does for me.
Give him just as good.
Back in the fight. That's more like it! Take the best shot. Where's my mark? Come and get me!
Be right with you.
You take lead.
Got 'em all.
Ygwulf and Roth!
Where'd that come from? Come and get me!
Didn't think that was did he? You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed 8 point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Ygwulf and Roth!
Over here! Try that again. Don't die. Eyes open. Not bad, Marius.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Shh, Nimdude. Someone's up ahead. on my side. Quiet, Nimdut. I would have sent that thief on his way, without our Bleste supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We didn't.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you. The whims of the gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradis. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe. Come then. Prove to the gods that you're a worthy champion. And strike me down.
Just another Nimdut ready to die. Fine.
Oh, no, you don't. Let's see what you got.
Ygwulf and rough!
Hey! Hey! Over here! You're too late!
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you. Come then. Prove to the gods that you're a worthy champion. And strike me down.
Let's make sure you don't die a second time.
Here we go! Next one's mine!
Dead!
Back on my feet. Nothing's stopping me.
Worth and rough!
Who's ready for more?
not sure killing Ygwulf was the best idea.
At least they're no longer a threat. And we can stop asking who and start asking why.
But dealing with the assassin should put us on Ludwig's good side, so there's that.
Great. Not sure which side I want to be on. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it at camp.
Come to fear, friends. Protect yourselves against Paradis. Do not be afraid of anything. With one
Yours isn't the only ship that's gotten into trouble around here.
Castol's Folly. You want to do some stretches before you go there. Believe me.
Not seeing any sign of some magical experiment.
Captain knew this wasn't a sure thing. At least he's trying.
I'm sure that'll mean a lot when they come for our heads.
Ygwulf and Roth!
got you. I knew it. Hey! Over here! On your right! Ouch!
Glad that's over.
Ygwulf and Roth!
They hit! Shit! Break the boss!
Ygwulf and Roth!
Here it comes.
Quiet as the depths.
Stupid. It's a waste of time.
Captain better find something up there. All this is for nothing.
We both know it.
You! Stop! Get your best shot!
That all you have?
Just like the good old days.
think it's clear something happened here.
Shit, get down! Ah, you'll regret this.
Ygwulf and Roth!
I felt that one. Oh, that hurt.
Got it! Oh, take a breather, folks. We're getting out of this alive.
Captain.
Please, please don't hurt us. We're just trying to get this Ondra for Captain Bardado before she comes and kills us. We made a mistake. Defalva's Ondra is unretrievable. On the bottom of the sea, somewhere between here and the Deadfire. We acquired some luminous Ondra from the Valian Trading Company, meaning to sell it to Sapiento Defalva in Paradis. My ship sank in a massive storm on the way here, and the Ondra was lost. We got to shore, but that's the least of our worries. You got it. But the Valians won't accept that as an excuse. They want Ondra to replace what we took. Our plan was to tell the client we couldn't get the Ondra and hide out in Paradis until we knew we were out of trouble. The Valians weren't far behind us. Bardado gave us one last chance. If we could find enough Ondra to replace what we lost.
Ygwulf and Roth!
You left! You mock! Give them just as good.
Got it! Oh. Take a breather, folks. Getting out of this alive.
Captain.
Please. So were we. We acquired some lumin... That would be our plan.
Ygwulf and Roth!
Left leg! Oh, that hurt.
Ygwulf and Roth!
Left! Left!
Ygwulf and
Felt that
Roth!
one! You're not looking good. Help! That's more like it! Right? Give him just as good.
that it?
Ygwulf and Roth!
They hit me! You bastard!
Ben!
Nice! Just like the good old days.
You know, I've seen it all, except that. I've never seen exactly that.
Right behind you.
Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair. Ice front. Bandits ahead.
Yeah. Stop right there! Take your best shot!
Ygwulf and rough! Then! Ygwulf and rough! Ygwulf and rough! Ygwulf and rough!
am I hitting?
Worth and wrong!
That's all of them.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Nice. Found you! You worth and wrong!
Not bad, Marius.
Worth and wrong!
Let's go. Take it. One for you!
Worth and wrong! Worth and wrong!
Not looking so good. Nice job, everyone.
Worth and rot! Worth and rot!
Come and get me.
Worth and rot!
Not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. He killed you, you killed him. Seems like a win-win situation. Hey, I'm not doubting you. Mostly because I saw what you did to that Nim dude back there. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Anyway. Ask away. Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay-bleed toxin and high-tox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Balrog and the Grinning Balrog? No, but I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. The key is survival. I understand that, and a lot of people don't. And that's why they're dead, and I'm still here. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe-tailed bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me. Right, changing the subject. What do you need? Thanks for talking.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation. I couldn't agree with you more. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view. Knight, envoy. Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered. Not at all. He was even more in awe of you when we found him in the Cistern. Though that awe didn't last long. It's a shame. As odd as it sounds, I think he really would have left you alone. A fair fight. Huh. It's always struck me as a funny notion. He shot you with poison from the shadows. Many would call that a coward's act. But what other chance does a lone man have against imperial power? And who fights fair when survival is on the line? Don't mistake me. I'd like to be wrong. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Ygwulf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwine and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse. No doubt. The whole of Paradis used to be a lot more like the Sparrowhawks' territory, if you can believe it. More freedom, but more bodies in the streets, too. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwine and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself. Strict is one thing, fanatical's another. The Rawatayan Navy's known for harsh punishment. When I served, we watched a gunner hold a red-hot cannonball while she sang our empire's anthem. All for trading some of our supplies on the side, mind you. You'd make an excellent admiral, envoy. However, that approach won't win many allies in the Living Lands. As Ludwine, we'll find out. It remains to be seen whether Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwine are rowing in the same direction. But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Steel Garrote's tactics win out. Like it or not, their differences could make trouble for you, especially since the Steel Garrote is here under Adir's flag. And I worry about what that means for the rest of us. Except it's more than your head on the chopping block. I promised someone I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts. If you're going to put a stop to what we saw in the Strangle Route, I don't care what power you serve. None of us have a future if the Dream Scourge spreads. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night. Sleep easy, envoy. As best you can. We should be safe enough, but I'll take watch, just in case.
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before. We have questions. We will leave when we are satisfied. A life for life. A killer's blood billows in the drain. Did it please you? It pleased us. Fangs. The smell of the hound's breath. We will not forget. He should have writhed as we writhe. The bird should have heard his screams. He hurt you. Plucked you from our garden. We cannot forgive. We bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
There's almost always something worth finding in ruins like these. If, that's what you're looking for. I'm not one for walking up to altars. I'll leave this one alone.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet? The fog is too thick for us to part. We need your eyes, your hands. Close your ears to us, but we still speak. Now our memory is a wound, reopened. For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness. You were chosen, deserving. They would demand that you earn it. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight? Your defiance inspired others to seek new traditions, new ideas. The more that you resisted your calling, the more you fulfilled it. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands. Generations had passed, and the land around you was still wild. A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishimal? None lived who remembered the exile, yet still its scars remained. You saw what the Akita could accomplish if they felt safe. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak? Their fate was fragile. Nothing could stand in your way. Not even us. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork? Your greatest triumph awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Pcgaming, how did you lead? No one would govern you but yourself. We should like that to be our way. Your will was iron. In time, your people feared opposing you. They wondered whether so much power should fall upon one head. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day. Nothing. Silence. We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Ondra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Pcgaming. What became of you? Your people did not search for you. Your absence was a gift. But your empty throne loomed large. They had not learned to lead themselves. As they looked to the future with uneasy eyes, we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Envoy. Oh, gods. Thought maybe we lost you for a minute there. You are here, right?
Ygwulf and Roth! Worse than Roth! Ygwulf and Roth! Ygwulf and Roth! Worse than Roth! Ygwulf and Roth! Ygwulf and Roth! Ygwulf and Roth! Ygwulf and Roth!
We make a good squad.